Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Memphis Tigers offense will get the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 5th down coming. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. So Rice's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw, man, so many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him. But what a challenge this defense faces today.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got an open man. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Memphis picking up the tempo.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He's in open space downfield. Let's take a minute here and talk a little Memphis. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
They'll go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. There he goes. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Memphis! Made the ground and took it on in for the score.
Find my match matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Maryland. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Oh, he's got a chance. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. Oh, he got loose. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
It's now 2nd and goal.
To the air on 2nd down. Big fella moving. And they will score. Touchdown, Memphis.
Really nice job between the quarterback and tight end on that play. In this area of the field, these windows are really small, so you've got to have great timing. QB and tight end showed you right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He's got it again. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground with the counter. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He breaks a tackle.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you...
Turning it on! Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
He's tackled.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long. It's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. One final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the 1st quarter. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Plucks it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Owls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Hits the open man. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He gets
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They're working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this.
Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Carney. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long on the option. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Running back searching for a hole. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And how about this offense? What are you thinking as a defense right now? I'm thinking pass, bringing in guys, making sure I stay deep, playing for the pass, and they run the run right at him. Kind of catch him off guard, get the big yardage, big play, first down for this offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Deep shot for the end zone. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Nestled just inside that right upright. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Pulls it, fired complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. Connection to the right. There he goes. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Fires to the big fella. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Wants to throw again. Quick strike complete. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. He's got him. Oh, the ball squirts out. And the defense got it. They dragged him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Flips it out on the screen. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And he missed it. No good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quick pass on the jet motion. Makes a man miss. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. From the gun, give on the inside. Shakes off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance aim to bend it just right, a 41-yarder from the left hash. He got it. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Gives it on the option. Fights off the defender. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Tight end now in motion. Give to the back. Hard running there. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds a man on the right. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Splits the uprights. Good. Lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Keyshawn Johnson and Lynn Swan, so big playmaking is always a possibility. They're trailing by just 4 to Maryland. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain. It's first down Rice. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Plows through the defense.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They boot it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touched.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on first down. A little release to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From the gun, running back on the move. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds the tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Rides the back on the option. The give. Moves it forward just a bit. A pickup of 1 to the 35. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They'll give it on the counter. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Going to the running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Here's the handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Gives it on the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Touchdown, Tiger. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They add on another
can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. He'll bring it out. And the returner goes down. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll go to the fullback. Breaks into the open. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looking left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first to keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll pull it on the read. Finding open areas. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 4 over Duke. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Give to the big fullback. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. The give on the option. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Leaves it with the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he picks up a Memphis first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The inside handoff. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They punted away on 4th down. Here's the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Got his man quickly. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll try the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. 4th down, gotta have it here. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Look out, he's got room. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rides to back and leaves it. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Rice rushes to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Got it! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. The snap sets up the throw. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Pulls and fires complete. He goes out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't pick up anything, but he did save a few seconds. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it. Down at the 23. It's 4th down. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Carney. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and they love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabs it in the middle. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights, and now they have a 3-point lead here in OT.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. The give to the back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's see what they have on 3rd down as they want to make sure they keep this in makeable field goal range. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Snags it over the middle. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Puts it right down the boulevard. No sign of nerves, and we'll go to another overtime. Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on 1st down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Staring at a 3rd and long here in this first overtime possession. Leaves it with the back. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Flips it out in the flat. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. It's good, and how about that clutch kick from distance to send us to another overtime? And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Trying to pound their way in. They are stopped on the 2-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. After the stop, now a 2-point try to win the game. Marches ahead. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the 2, and we'll play another overtime. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that 2-point conversion bag really is. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They're stopped on the 2-point try, and we are still tied. They got the stop, now to win it with a 2. He's looking to throw. Fakes the grab. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the 2, and we play on. Here comes the 2-point try. They're going to run it. They can't get it done on the They broke serve. Now a chance to win it with a two-point conversion. Wants to pass. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the two, and we'll play another overtime. They'll line up to go for two. Now on the option. Now the pitch. They are stopped on the two-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. Now this two-point conversion attempt for the win. From the gun, looking for a man. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the two, and we play on. Looks as if they'll go for two with the subtlety of a sledgehammer with all these big guys. Go straight ahead. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by two. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. Looking to throw. He gets into the end zone, and the two-point conversion ties the game. My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. Gets it out fast. Tremendous execution to get the two, and now they turn up the heat. Now they'll have to respond with a two of their own. He's looking to throw. He's got it for the two, and we're all tied up.
The football game that would never end. This has been unbelievable. Both of these teams, somehow, they still have so much in the tank, David. Both teams trading two-point conversions right now.
And just over and over, I gotta have it moments. They're coming up huge, play after play after play. Who's gonna blink, man? Both teams making big plays, both teams continuing this game on to another overtime.
This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. The play action fake. He's into the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. Looking for the two-point try. From the gun. Pocket breaking down. They got it done with the two, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. He'll pull it on the read. And another answer. We're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. They want to throw it. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by two. Now they'll have to respond with a two of their own. Looking to throw. He makes the grab for the two and ties the game.
And here we go again. Goodness gracious, another tie ball game, another overtime. These teams He's just going back and forth, answering the call over and over again.
David, I hope you don't have a flight you have to catch after this game because we are going to be here a while. This is back and forth in overtime. Everybody's converting two-point plays. I don't even want this game to stop.
They're stopped on the two-point try, and we are still tied. After the stop, now a two-point try to win the game. He'll set up to throw. Clutch play and execution ties the game again, and will play another overtime. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.